Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ready Steady Slay with me, your host, the AFROGIRL. Here we talk about everything fashion and lifestyle. Our guest for today is loaded with talent. He has a lot of talent. He is a hairstylist, he's a makeup artist, he is a fashion stylist, he's an artist. I mean, he does a little bit of everything, you know. Help me welcome the therapist.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So first things first, why the name The Therapist? What's up with that name? How did that come about for you?
Okay, I'm called a therapist because of what I do. So everything I do is therapeutic, and then being it makeup, styling, hairstyling, and whatever, it's therapeutic because it's relaxing. Anytime I work on anyone, I'm supposed to get that satisfaction and all that. And I'm the therapist. I'm a beauty therapist by profession. So that's how the name came about.
Okay, so just as I said earlier, you do almost everything. You're a makeup artist, you're a hairstylist, you're a fashion stylist, you do everything, right? So which of these things would you say people know you for more, and which would you say you want more people to identify you by?
Okay, most people know me for my makeup and then my styling because that's what I started with, and now I added the content creation and other things too. And I would really want people to accept or know me for my content creation because that's the new thing. I know people are not really used to my kind of creation, so I want people to draw their attention, put their minds to the content creation side of me.
Okay, so which of them did you start with?
Okay, so I started with the makeup, and then I did the hairdressing, and I added my styling bit, and then the content creation.
So did you have any struggles because you were a guy in that industry?
Okay, so with me, the struggles I faced more was the fact that you have to put money together to buy products, and then tools for whatever thing you need to use for. Aside the financial bit, the fact that you're a guy and then it's a female dominated career or job, so people are expecting to see ladies and all that, and you appear now you're a guy and they become a bit disappointed because they feel you can't deliver as a lady will do or will perform.
Okay, so how would you compare the response of being a male makeup artist in Ghana then and now?
Okay, now the response is positive. People now understand the fact, or they've accepted the fact that the guys in the industry are like they are doing better than we're doing better than the ladies, and they kind of accept us more. They even like us to work on them more.
So let me just say this. I've seen images and videos of your special effects makeup and mind blowing. Like, you are really good at what you do.
Okay, thank you.
How did the special effects makeup start for you?
Special effects started while I was in school, beauty school. My sister owns a salon and a beauty school, so face to face, that's where I attended. It started from there. I was just there and I felt that, oh, I can apply makeup, I can do beauty makeup and all that. Why won't I go further and challenge myself with other type of makeup? And then special effects came in mind. The fact that you have to create blood, wounds and all that. I just said, oh, let me just try. I didn't really learn that. I did more on YouTube and all that. And it worked. I just did the first trial and it worked. I said, let me just push further. And I started doing it. Since then, I've been doing it in production, like in movies and videos or whatever I get myself. So that's how it started. I just use my mind, apply whatever thing I was taught in school as in makeup application, and then it worked. So that's it for me.
So what special effects makeup is the easiest for you to create?
I wouldn't say any is easy though. The fact that you have to put your mind or crack your brain to get a piece, nothing comes easy. But then we have that is also least, or the least you can do to save yourself when it comes to that. Like for instance, like cut. Just to create a cut and open cut with blood is for me is easy compared to the other pieces you can create as far as SPFS is concerned. So I'll say cats.
I see. So there's this particular one that you did. How did you create this particular look?
Okay, this one I created with the least material you can get. Any artist will know this. I used tissues, tissue paper. I used cotton. I used food color, and then starch. That's what I used, and it came out very nice. You can't even tell.
Okay, so who are some of your influences when it comes to this type of makeup, special effects?
Okay, Hakim from Nigeria. No doubt. That guy is sick, man. That guy really inspired me. He's the reason I'm doing special effects. He really inspired me. I went through his page and I saw amazing works. I'm like, oh, this guy is from Africa and doing this wonderful work. Then let me just challenge myself and all that. So all credit goes to Hakim from Nigeria.
Okay, so now coming to your styling, right? Do you style people just for conceptual shoots, or you do other different types of styling?
Styling is styling, being conceptual, being glamour or whatever. I do styling. So everyone that comes or per what I get as in from clients is what I do. But I mostly love to do the conceptual shoots, like the Afrofusion style. And that's what I really like. I really like that part of the styling. Not to say that glamour is not the main issue, but my style is really centered on the Afrofusion, the vintage style. That's what my interest is, and that's what the kind of client I get. So it happens that I do more of that style.
All right, so I've noticed that you work with Giselle, the model, a lot of times. Like if you go through your page, she comes up a lot of times. Is there a particular reason why you like to work with her?
Giselle. Okay, Giselle is blood now. It started like a model and then a stylist relationship, and now we are more blood than it used to be before. Giselle is boldness. Giselle is style. Giselle is confident. So it makes work easy working with her. Aside the black thing or being close now, Giselle makes work easy. I'm not saying other models I work with makes work difficult for me, but I'm comfortable because we speak one language and we flow whenever we have a piece to create. So basically that's the mindset of every creative. Someone who can bring your imaginations to life, and this all gives me that kind of that kind of peace. So I'm comfortable to work with Giselle.
So the accessories you use in your creations, do you make them from scratch, or like you buy some of them? How do you do that one?
Yeah, most of the things I use, I create them myself. I just buy the raw material and then put them together, and then I bring it to life. So most of the things, accessories you see on the people, like or the clients or models that I work on, is mostly created by me, and it's more easier, and it makes you stand out because you create something that will not be like you will not get from the market.
Okay, so where do you get the raw materials to create the accessories look?
I get them from the market. I buy the raw materials from the market and I put them together.
Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much, the therapist, for coming on our show. I've learned a lot.
It's a pleasure being here.
Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I learned a lot. I hope you did too. Don't forget, we are live every Saturday at 4 p.m. See you next week.